Welcome back, students. In this particular topic, that is the second major topic which is given in your book, that is Outbreak of Revolution. Now, in this first topic, I told you how things were ready for a revolution. Now we will see the starting of the revolution. See, the conditions of revolution was ready, but there was a need of a spark to start the revolution. And what was that spark? And how the revolution started? This is what we are going to learn in this particular topic, that is Outbreak of Revolution. Let's see the Outbreak of Revolution. Now, Louis XVI had to increase the taxes because he want to meet all the scarcity which was there on the treasury. There was a huge pressure on the treasury. So in the old time in France, means before 1789, there was a rule that the king alone cannot increase the taxes. If he want to increase the tax, there must be a meeting. Meeting of what? Meeting of the parliament. Means that parliament was the Estate General. Now, what is a State General? Please listen to me carefully. A State General was a political body to which all the three estates sent their representatives. That is first estate, second estate and third estate. You have seen today the parliament where all the representatives from the ruling party, opposition party is there to frame laws, rules and regulations, or to discuss any issue related to the country. In the same way, there was a State General. Once again, what was a State General? A State General was a political body to which the three estates sent their representative. So, in order to increase the taxes, it was compulsory for Louis XVI to call a meeting of the Estate General. So on 5th May 1789, Louis XVI called together an assembly of the Estate General to pass proposal for new taxes. So first estate, member of first estate, second estate and third estate were called. But the thing was, the voting in the Estate General was based on one estate, one vote, not one person, one vote. One estate, one vote. Okay, so the third estate opposed this system. They wanted that there must be one person, one vote, instead of one estate, one vote. But king rejected the proposal and the member of the third estate walked out of the assembly in protest. Okay, and this was the spark. So they came out, and the representative of the third estate viewed themselves as spokesmen of the whole French nation, and on June 20 they assembled in the hall of an indoor tennis court in the ground of Versailles, and they declared themselves as National Assembly. This National Assembly was responsible for drafting the constitution under the leadership of Mirabeau and Abbasius. So this National Assembly, it was consisted of the people of the third estate, which was, this whole assembly was led by Mirabeau and Abbasius to frame the constitution. Now, the National Assembly was busy at the Versailles drafting the constitution, and the rest of the France seethed with turmoil. Means when the third estate, means the National Assembly, which was formed by the member of the third estate, was busy in framing the constitution, the rest of the France was having a huge turmoil. There was unrest everywhere in the countryside. Manors were rumors spread. I'm extremely sorry. In the countryside, manors were destroyed because rumors spread from village to village that lords had hired bands of brigands. Brigands means the people, the force who were on their way to destroy the ripened crop. So that was very much important. So what was manor? Manor was an estate consisting of lord's land and his mansion. So the people were started destroying this manor, and they started killing these lords, and in the meantime they also destroyed the Bastille, and in this way there was unrest in the society. And finally Louis XVI accorded recognition of the National Assembly and accepted the principle that his power would from now to be checked by a constitution. So on 1789 this happened, and finally Louis XVI accepted the National Assembly. So when National Assembly was accepted, then after that what happened? We have to explain the this sub point, that is France become a constitutional monarchy. So the National Assembly completed drafting the constitution in 1791, and its main objective was to limit the powers of monarch. Okay, so these powers, instead of being concentrated in the hands of one person, were now spread and assigned to different institutions, that is the legislature, executive and judiciary. That is basically the basic idea of democracy. In this way, France abolishes monarchy and became a constitutional monarchy. I told you, student, constitutional monarchy is a form of government where the head of the country is monarch, but the head of the government is elected by a people, means it's a form of democracy. But here one most important problem was that in this form of government, this means in the National Assembly government, the election was made for electing the members of executive, legislature and judiciary. In that election, a great problem was there, and that problem was only active members were given a chance for vote. And I told you the difference between active and passive members. Active members were those members who paid taxes equal to at least 3 days of a laborer wage. Means they belong to a rich band of the society. And the poorer section were called as the passive members, and they were not given a chance for vote. So active members and passive members. So this was the problem. But in spite of that, the active members elected the the constitutional body, which is consisted of legislature, executive and judiciary. And then the most important thing was the constitution, which was written by the National Assembly, or framed by the National Assembly. That consisted of a very important feature, that was the Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen. In fact, the constitution began with a Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen, and in this several rights such as right to life, freedom of speech, freedom of opinion, equality before law, etc., etc., the basic rights were given to the people, and this was really nice. So this is how the outbreak of revolution, the second topic, was there, and how France became a constitutional monarch. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the third topic. Thank you.